good googly moogly? Is William Zepeda suffocatingly terrifying or what? Tonight, he just ran through a quality fighter in Maxi Hughes and made himself known as one of the scariest fighters at 135. He managed to go out there and put on such a pace that had Maxi Hughes' corner been like, bruh, you're like getting beat up to the body, and we're gonna call it, dude, because that's it. Oh my gosh, that was just a torrent pace that William Zepeda put on, and he does this every single fight. And every time I watch him, I'm like, because it's just mind-numbing how much he does this the whole fight too. I mean, we've seen him get hurt before, but man. So yeah, if you can't judge by my excitement, William Zepeda, I like him a lot. And at 135 too, where you got guys like Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, I'm forgetting one other person here, Kambosos, Lomachenko, Shakur, Tank, there's somebody else, and y'all are gonna make fun of me for not remembering, but still, William Zepeda, up there, man. I am trying to think of who it is I'm thinking about, and I don't have my phone by me to look it up either. But bro, so you got Lomachenko and Kambosos fighting soon. I'm not opposed to William Zepeda fighting the winner of that. He said, well, I mean, Shakur's probably vying for the Devin Haney title shot at 140 if Ryan Garcia gets pulled. But man, William Zepeda, that is a tough out for anybody. Lomachenko's the fight I want to see, because Lomachenko's so evasive and really good at finding angles, and William Zepeda's so good at like just pushing this pace. I want to see just how far Lomachenko can go. And I want to see just how quick William Zepeda can be. So the first round, Maxi Hughes actually didn't look too terrible. He was jabbing with him, he was punching with him, and it was really a good high output from both fighters. Like, wow, Maxi Hughes kind of took that first round. And I was like, this is going to be a really fun fight. This is going to be a really good night. And then it just stopped. Like the second round come up, I'm like, oh, he looks tired. This is the second round? We got 12 rounds, 10 rounds, something like that? Ooh, this ain't going to be good for Maxi. And sure thing, William Zepeda starts to take over. He starts to just keep blasting away. He comes up to the top. He comes to the body a lot, and it just starts to melt Maxi Hughes. Now, Hughes had some good ideas, so Zepeda likes to dip to his right. Actually, no. So he likes to dip to his left, which would put him in line with Maxi. So these guys are both southpaw, so it's a close stance matchup. So when he dips, like Maxi in the first round, at least, looking for that left uppercut, and he was also looking for the right uppercut across his body. But Zepeda kind of sussed that out. You know, he got caught by it a couple times in the first round, didn't let it happen again. Instead, he's coming at him with his guard high, and he's going in there just to fight infighting. Now, William Zepeda infighting is magnificent. Just, wow. It's beautiful. He's in there. He's infighting uppercuts. He will go to the body. And if you try to go to the body, he's going to come up top because he knows your hands are down. But he knows he can eat the punches, or he thinks he can eat the punches. He's been hurt before. He's been dropped before. But, geez, this just pace he put on William Zepeda was like nothing we see in boxing right now. Nobody puts on a pace like William Zepeda. Subriel, Matias, maybe. Ooh. Subriel, Matias versus William Zepeda. Subriel, Matias versus William Zepeda. Subriel, Matias versus William Zepeda. I gotta say it 3 times. I'm manifesting here because that's a fun fight. Both of those guys like to infight. That would be just a slug fest. Whew. Yeah. I'm just thinking about that fight. Ooh. Subriel's so fun too, man. He has to have the title for that to happen, though. I think he loses to Devin Haney. Yeah, so as the fight went on, like, you get round 2, I'm like, Maxi Hughes is tired. This can't be good. And sure enough, Zepeda starts to pour it on, the body shot. And, like, Hughes is like, I'm going to fight at the end. I'm going to fight at range, I mean. And Zepeda's like, okay, let's do it. And he starts licking him. Just pop, 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 pop. Just combination punching out of the world. And then Maxi Hughes, as the fight goes on, rounds 3 and 4, he's like, okay, well, I can't fight with him at range. I have to get in there and slug with him. Maxi Hughes is the biggest, puncher, but he's got a puncher's chance. William Zepeda has puncher's volume. I don't know if that's a thing. That's not really a thing. I'm just trying to be witty. Anyway, so Zepeda's like, he's doing like really cool framing off of him in the clinch, making space. Like, so he's real good at pushing like his forearm. He did it a couple times, push his forearm and come with the uppercut. And it's like, oh, wow, he is getting off here. And then like working the body, just not giving him a break in his face the whole time. I mean, it was just a perfect performance from William Zepeda. And I mean, absolutely perfect. After the 4th round, his corner's like, Maxi, I love you, man, but we're going to call it. We are going to call it because you are not in this fight. You are not ready for this kind of a fighter. And like, that's a good move on his corner's part, because that was going to be rough if he went any further, because he didn't look like he was going to go down. And at the end of the 4th round, he's just beating on him. Maxi Hughes came out strong in that round, don't forget. And Zepeda just keeps putting it on him. He's in his face, punching the body, and just starts to melt as the round goes on. By the end of that round, Maxi's just wobbling around like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, he couldn't do anything. I am a William Zepeda believer. I've been so for about a year now because he's just so fun. And I can't wait to see him against the top guys at 135. He's going to have options out there. It's going to, the broadcast is like, it's got to make financial sense. And I'm like, I get that. Shakur said he'd fight him with financial. I don't think he needs to fight Shakur, because Shakur's going after Devin Haney right now, 140. Haney's running away, and yeah. But William Zepeda, he has some fun. Like Lomachenko, even Kambosos is a fun fight for him. You've got Tank, which I think Tank might be the best at 135, not named Shakur, even though Shakur's last fight was a stinker. I don't know. He might be better than Shakur, too. Lomachenko's there. Dang it, I thought I'd remember it at this point, but I don't. Y'all guys are going to comment and tell me, hey, you should remember this, because, yeah. And you're going to tell me who it is. But, yeah, as far as what's next for William Zepeda, he's probably going to have another tune-up, really. He's real good. Let's put him on that May card with Canelo. Let's get some eyes on this guy, because he is just magnificent. I don't think they will, because, this is going to be a PBC fight, and he's with Golden Boy. But, man, that would be the way to do it. Put him on the Canelo card against Jaime Munguia. So, yeah, William Zepeda. If you can't tell, I'm excited about him. He's a fun boxer and somebody you don't want to miss next time he fights. Even if it is a can, you want to see him go and beat anybody or fight anybody. But, when it comes to fighting somebody like, Gervonta Davis, who is really good against southpaws, and we saw how he systematically broke down Ryan Garcia. He is a southpaw. We saw him systematically break down Ryan Garcia. That's how we know that fight would be a banger. Let's put them both in the pocket and see what happens, because that's a fun fight. That's a really fun fight, and I need it in my life. Please, boxing guys, give me that. Or give me that in Subriel Matias.